Okay,
On
let's
center?
just turn off this. Sorry, one sec. Now, so right off the bat, number one thing, okay? So this is bad. Standing. Wait, why is this not working here? Why is my Epic Pen not drawing anything? Why is it doing this? Because it draws here, but it doesn't draw here. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to fucking see from it. One sec. I gotta fix this up so you can see my drawings. My bad. Wait, maybe this actually helps. Yeah, this helps. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I'll just press that. Okay. Can you see the drawing?
Yeah.
Okay. So this isn't great. Why this isn't great is because basically, A, this isn't your job. Like this is supposed to be mid laner's job. You should be right here, or at worst case scenario here. B, you're supposed to be here. Why you're supposed to be here? Because if they go through bot and invade and Lucian's alone there, he's fucked, right? If they invade like this, right? Who's fucked? You are.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're both there, you can help each other out, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and if mid laner is not coming here, you just ward this and then you just go there, right? We don't want to just be sitting here.
Okay.
So that's number one. Now, next thing I want to talk about is being active level 1. So, actually, let's take it step by step. So, number one thing you need to do level 1, what is it? Like, what's the number one thing you need to do level 1?
Level 1 would be make sure the wave is pushing towards them. That way we get level 2 first.
See, that's when the wave spawns, but level 1, you're already level 1 and there's no wave here, so, like, what are you doing?
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's just watching the jungle. I could drop
A?
a ward there instead though.
I mean, yeah, but that's yeah. You shouldn't like drop your wards unnecessary because you need them for the laning phase, right? Okay, so
Okay.
A point would be to jungle track, so you know where the enemy jungler starts. How do we do that? Jungle tracking.
We would have to drop a ward.
Not okay. We don't drop a ward because we want to keep the wards. How do we know where the enemy jungler starts without dropping a ward?
You watch to see who comes from the leash.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's good.
Okay.
But what if both come late? What if both lanes come late? What do we do then?
Then we
look at mana and HP of the support and ADC, right?
Okay.
So if they're both full, right? Full HP, full mana, that means they probably fake leashed. We also look at the top laner's HP and mana. If everybody's full HP and mana, right? Then we just assume they started bottom. Because top laners have a really hard time of like helping without tanking or have a hard time like, and supports typically use like their abilities and stuff, right? So we just look at like mana and HP, right? And determine whether they helped or they fake help. But like if they're late and top lane is already in lane, that means they definitely helped, right?
Gotcha. Is there a way to efficiently check? Because I know you can look in the bottom right of the screen to see your team's HPs and mana. Is there a way to efficiently see the enemy team's HPs and mana at all, or do you have to scroll over them?
You just press F2. That takes you to Nasus, and you look at his opponent, right? And then you press F1, and that takes you to yourself. Or just hold spacebar and you look at them. But there's no efficient way of doing that, sadly. That would be nice.
Okay,
though.
I gotcha.
So that's number one. And number two would be checking where your own jungler starts, so you don't end up like right here where you did, right? You want to be in your lane, right, like right here, like not where the minions like collide, but like slightly before that. So you can fake leash, so like not show. B, you can control the wave level 1, like set up however you like it. Or C, you can look for a cheesy play in like a bush or something, right? Cheese.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we want to like be active level 1. Now what's gonna happen is it's gonna go to blue even though there's nobody there. So you're not being active level 1, right?
Right.
You're also being active level 1 is talking to your ADC about how you're gonna control the wave. So how we're gonna control the wave into Lucian Lulu. Wait, Lucian Lulu versus Mastery Kindred.
Yeah. Okay. So my thoughts there would be Kindred doesn't have a lot of good options for CSing under tower. So
I mean, she can just auto attack. She doesn't have like. She has a basic ADC auto attack.
okay, that's fair. So you think freezing would be a good idea against her?
I'll tell you what it is. Basically, what the best idea is here is to match them for the first two waves. So A, they don't get level 2 first, or they don't get level 2 too early. And B, we don't push in, so we don't get A level 2'd. B, we don't have nothing to do because Lucian doesn't have any threat under enemy tower, right?
Okay.
So what we do that first is in the first two waves we match them. So we hit level 2 around the same time, right? We don't push, we're just like keeping it there, right? And then on third wave, when the third wave comes, right? That's when we fully crash it. Why do we full crash on third wave?
Because of cannon.
I mean, no,
Or
not
no?
exactly. Not exactly. We full crash on the third wave because then we can go get wards. Lucian can get solo XP, or we can just poke them because it's mastery support, so there's nothing he can return us with, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sorry. One more. Go over that one more time.
We match for the first two waves. Match two
Right.
waves, right? So we don't push, we don't get pushed in. So we do that because we don't want to push them in, so we don't get ganked earlier on. We don't have because if we're gonna push in too soon, we're gonna either get ganked or we're gonna have nothing to do on the map because Lucian doesn't have threat under turret, right?
Gotcha.
So we want to match it, right? Like under enemy turret, he doesn't have threat, right?
Right. So when they auto, we auto. Keep the wave in the
Yeah, exactly. Keep the wave in the middle. But you need to talk to Lucian about this, right? Because he's the ADC, right? And then on the third wave, what we do is called crashing it, right? Because then we can look for a war timing. We can look for a scuttle fight. We can look for a roam potentially, which is not very likely because it's Vegan and Lulu, right? But like we can look to even back if we need to reset. We can look to poke them under turret because we have Lulu and they have mastery support, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And then obviously we don't enable them to do any funky stuff with their combo, right? That's what we want to do in this matchup, right? And then you don't talk about evolution at all, like. And you just sit here, then you like go here, and then you're like, oh, let me help here. Oh wait, there's nobody here. Wait, do we have a jungler? Oh, we have a jungler, but he's not here. And you know what I mean? Like this is exactly what like.
Yeah.
You need to be active level 1. Like the game starts. The game starts in the fucking chance. Like it doesn't start when the wave comes. And here's mistake number 2. Okay, so you see Lucian. You didn't talk, and Lucian's instantly like pushing it, right? You identified this, right?
Right.
So
he's autoed twice. They haven't autoed at all. So he's right now pushing.
So, yeah, he's obviously gonna push. Like there's no question about it. So what should we do?
We should be looking to poke.
Or
looking to push with him. No, hold on.
I mean, you're right.
Oh, look at his HP. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so jungler is.
Jungle is here and he's moving this way probably. Right. So he can gank us right now. So we shouldn't be pushing, but like since he is, we have to like help him. Like this is why we need to back the active level 1 because your ADC doesn't know shit. Like he didn't check this. Like he didn't identify that he could get ganked level 2 right now. I don't even know who the enemy ADC is, the enemy jungler is, to be honest. I'm trying to think.
That was the volley.
Oh yeah, so like Volibear can probably gank level 2. Nah, he can't. He has to wait. But like still, you could get gank level 2 because you're just pushing it, and there's like he's gonna go like this, and he's gonna move up, right? This volley full clears, I think, if I remember correctly. So like we should be checking this, but like now we came in, and Lucian is clearly like has no idea that like they started bot side, and he just starts rushing, pushing it, right? So what we need to do is we need to auto attack these minions and Q them, Q this back wave. Why we need to do that is because Lucian clearly wants to push and hit level 2 early, right? We need to help him do that, and we're not gonna kill these minions because they're all full HP, right? We can just take Q and just Q through this one way, right? And then we can auto this guy, we can auto this guy. And obviously they're gonna go for these minions, right? And as we Q this, you're gonna handshake them like right here. This is where Kindred is gonna be, and that's where we trade because these minions will be dead. Like watch how this plays out because he got the first 2 autos, right? Does that make sense? The
Yeah.
first two autos. So he's gonna obviously kill them before these ones die, which means you're gonna have a minion advantage. You queue this wave, he's gonna come up for this wave, and that's when you trade. Wait, let me make it more clear. So these will die. This is X. You queue this to help him push, right? This is a Q. You're like right here, and he comes up here to take this, or you maybe even comes up here, right? But these
Yeah,
are still up, so it's 6 versus 3. Like, you know what I mean? 6 versus 3 minions. So now you need to trade him here. Like, well, just watch how this plays out. Okay, so these die. You see, now you need to poke them. Like,
yeah,
this
because
is,
they have to come up to CS.
yeah, obviously, but like, you need to poke them whenever they come up to CS. But like, you have 6 minions alive, they have 3, they can never win this fight, ever.
Right.
So you should just be fighting them right now. But you're not helping him push, you're not poking them, you're not fighting them.
I gotcha.
Yeah, see, you help them push there like by 1 fucking minion. Like, by 1 unlock, not even 1 minion. Imagine if you queued away, like how much faster this would be. And now, you shouldn't be crashing this, but since you are, you need to help him. You need to like to help him do this. Like, you can't just be, you need to auto the Kindred right now. Also, I guess I can't even talk about positioning because it's like, I really want to talk about like positioning in botting because I think that's really important, but like, I can't talk about it because like this doesn't make sense. Like, there's no wrong. Yeah, that like whatever you position doesn't matter here because it's just fucking troll bot lane. So we're gonna talk about positioning some other time, like properly in terms of like your ADC, enemy ADC, the board matchup and stuff. See how much you can do. You should be up there. And then now, see, this is why we don't crash at wave 2. Like, what do you do now?
Yeah, I noticed that as soon as we pushed up, I was thinking about jungler, so I was trying to get up there to word, and that was the worst rooting I could possibly do.
I mean, yeah, but like that doesn't, like the routing and stuff is just like, it's just you brain farting. You could do just one, like next time you're just gonna go there. But like, you just crashed on wave 2, and now you go to ward when we know that remember, this guy was low HP, right? That means Wall is at the bot side, which means it's already was like 2 minutes something, right? That means he's already top side. It means he's not here. So what does that ward do? It does jack shit. So,
that's a good point.
Yeah, so now, yeah, and then you obviously like, okay, then this is like, I mean, the exhaust is fine, I guess, but like, what is that flash?
I was just worried that they were gonna have. See, I guess I thought that they had a plan with this and they had some sort of all-in potential. So I was thinking he was about to do something, but he was just so useless. Like the entire, you know what I mean? Like
I'll let you slide this because of the fact that this is like this is.
I mean, this is like a 2v1. Like I don't know.
Like
I was kind of
these
just
are
expecting
canon
to do
minions.
something.
Like, they're not supposed to be in bot lane, but like okay, so now, so I'm gonna let you slide on this, but like you pull your trigger on flashes way too easily, and then you don't have them when you should have them. You know what I mean? Like you need to be like a bit more like conservative with that. Now, moving on from that, so like what I'm not gonna let you slide it is like this. So they used heal, right?
Right.
Why are you not timing it in chat?
Wait, why am I not timing? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done that with sums at all.
Yeah, no, at all.
I should start.
Yeah, you should definitely do that as a support. Like that's your job. That's literally your job. Now, this was a bad war timing, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is gonna be. Fuck, I can't see the in-game time. 1 sec. It's this is not yet. Okay. So like you're not helping like Lucian crash. Like you see what I mean? Like he's trying so fucking hard to push this wave in so he can reset it, right? But you're just like, like I'm not gonna do anything, right? Like I'm not gonna touch the wave. Like,
I gotcha.
Yeah, you need to help him. And you need to be way more upfront here. Like you need to be like right here because you don't want them to get even XP if you can deny it, right? Like you
Right.
being like right here, like this is where you need to be, like where you are right now. And you need to be consistently there because there's nothing they can do. They have no heal, like they have no fucking, like this is Sperma 1. And now you push this in and you see how like your champions have no threat, like you have threat under turret, but not him. You should be using your Q on him, like You use your E and then Q both of them. Like, use your E on this guy and then Q both of them. You know how that works?
Yeah, I did that a couple times throughout the lane, but
Yeah, you done under turret. This is where you use it. And now, like, Master E is just trolling there, and you're like, okay, wait, let me rewind this. Okay, so let's see this. So Master E is doing God knows what, right?
right.
Kindred like, why are you not fighting him right now? Like, why does it take you so long to like actually try to like recognize that you can fight him? You know what I mean? Like, you have to be more aware of like what the lane state is, I guess. Like right now, he shouldn't be here. Like, you should be up front here. Like, you should not be allowed to be right here at that moment, like 2 seconds back, because like they have no pressure of anything, right? Of any kind. You should be zoning him way harder. You should be way more aggressive on these champions. You have range, right? And this is like This is a good you move, but like, why do you instantly polymorph him?
Yeah, I guess I'm just scared of a lot of champions I really don't need to be.
I mean, if you didn't polymorph them, you could polymorph this guy, and now you would have gotten the other kill as well. Like the volley polymorph was just useless because it's a 2v1, right? We want to be more conservative, like how we use spells and stuff, right?
Okay.
And now, why didn't you back after that? Like this, like watch this. Like, you should help him push right now and back. Like, just help him push and back, but like, you're not helping him push. So this is like very awkward exchange. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very awkward. Like, right, he's trying so fucking hard. It's actually painful to watch. Like, he's like, the ultimate is like, yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best over here, and you're just like,
please, Lulu, help me push.
And then you just fucking steal this, yes, and it's just like, I'd be fuming right now. And then this is it, like, this is what I mean, right? You just push this in, like, why are you not backing right now? You have 800, Lucian probably has like 1.3k or something. Like, why are you not looking to back right now? Why are you looking to accomplish here? Like, why are you not looking to reset and then look for to gain even a bigger lead here? Like, I'd never get these fucking opportunities like this, like where I could just reset freely, because like the players I play against don't give me like those free opportunities, right? So, and you get them, so you need to like use them, you know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Like, obviously I get them like sometimes, like you have so many like opportunities to just reset, but you never do it, right? Like,
sorry, one more time, what's that?
you have so many opportunities to reset and you never do it. Like, you just forget to reset the lane.
Yeah, I guess that's just greed. Cause I see those opportunities to fucking like I auto Yi right there a bunch of times, but the reality is like get an item and auto Yi for way more.
Yeah, and now they're back in the lane because they reset and you haven't, and now they could just like do something. They could push back and stuff. Like, also that was a really bad ward timing. Like, don't go warding when the lane state is like this, because when you go warding like this, right? Lucian can't stay in lane. Because you only go warding when it's either here or it's under your turret, or like Lucian is not in the lane. If you go like randomly, he's just getting forced out of the lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So either when it's even, when we're pushed back, or when we're pushed forward, not when it's
when you're pushed back, or when Lucian is not in the lane, or when you're pushed in, you don't go when it's even, or like when you don't go when it's like this, because like then you just get zoned off the wave. You only go if like there's no way he gets zoned out of the wave. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be a good back timing because you crash. You don't help him crash. But like, again, good back timing. This would be a good war timing. This would be a good roam timing. But like, instead you just stay in lane and do nothing. Like, see, like your champion has some threat under to it, but like Lucian doesn't. Like, he doesn't have like any range. It's so cringe. But like, that's what it is. And now you go after the lane resets, and this is when you start going.
Yeah, no, that's actually like always been my word timing is when it's at that stance.
Yeah, but like, see how but you see how he got zoned out like as soon as you went, and this is like in a troll matchup where you're playing Kindred Master E. So if you're playing into somebody like Nautilus and Senna, you just like Nautilus and like Caitlyn, you just die. Like, he dies, you know what I mean? Not you obviously, but like your ADC. That's a good poke, but like again, you have a good reset timing and you don't help him push this. You could reset right now, but like, this is okay to push one more. And this is a bit greedy, but like, you have your jungler bot, so it's fine. Like, you need to hit the minions. Like, go zone them, and like, you're letting them get free XP right here. If you were right here, They could not get free XP, and there's nothing they can do because look, no mana, no HP, no HP, and then you have this up, which fucks them up like more heavily than anything else in the game.
Yeah.
Like, but they're getting free XP because you're not trying to like zone them. And now you go to back. You need to back. Like you should have backed like ages ago, but you need to back now. And you finally decide to back. Like finally.
Yeah, that was a way too delayed
Yeah,
back.
and because he didn't reset earlier, now when Lee is trying to do Dragon, look what happens. You're resetting, and now he has to leave it, right?
Right.
And now we go for a back, and yeah, this is it. I laughed at this, but this is okay. And why are we getting this with Lucian? Why are we going for Ardent Sensor with Lucian?
I thought Ardent Sensor was good on Lucian just because it applies the on hit. He has double autos, and he also his ult hits a crap ton of times.
So you go Ardent Sensor on the things that do attack speed damage, like things that need like attack speed to auto attack. What Lucian is a spellcaster. You don't use it on him. He uses his auto attacks to like just reset it. He goes spell, Q, auto, E, like E, then auto, like double auto, then Q again. Auto, like that's how he uses his autos. He's not using them like for attack speed.
I got you. So I should be thinking of him more like a mage almost.
Yeah, he's a
like an AD
spellcaster.
mage.
Yeah, he's a spellcaster. Yeah, that's what he is. And you should be going Athenes right now. This is a really high. This is the best buy right here is to go Athenes and then pivot into Mikhail's later because Charm and Volley stun and then yeah, I think that's it. But basically, those are the only things that can kill Lucian afterwards. But like instead, you go for Ardent and just delay the good stuff. You should have gotten a second control ward here, and you should have gotten sweepers, because when you're ahead, the denying vision is more important than gaining vision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can just walk wherever you want, right?
I do have 2 control wards, but I should have gone sweepers.
Yeah, you should have gotten sweepers because when you're ahead, you can just walk into into this whole area. Besides, and then if you have good vision, or you can even walk there, right? But like the only places they can walk is where they have vision, right? So how important is sweeper? Like you shouldn't be going into lane right now. You just saw them back. You should be going to ward right now. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Doesn't that mean I'm gonna have a delayed level 6? But it's okay because Lucian's gonna get solo.
Yeah,
XP.
he's gonna get solo XP. Exactly. Your level 6 doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like yeah, like Lucian solo XP just makes him that much stronger. Like you shouldn't be leeching this right now. You should be warding right now and getting like vision and stuff, getting stuff done. Like this is a terrible ward, by the way. So why is this a terrible ward? Is because A, they're gonna pink ward it. Like they're gonna just put a pink ward here and it's gonna be done, right?
Okay.
B, Volibear is a lane gank champion. He just runs at you. So he's just gonna go either through lane or he's just gonna run like this. He can't like go this way, right? So he can't use the tri-bush effectively. Does that make sense? Like somebody that can use the tri-bush effectively is like Kha'Zix. Because he can go this way and then just jump from here to here, or like somebody like Evelyn that can just like sneak around.
Yeah.
Or like this.
Yeah, like Zach.
Yeah, Zach is somebody that uses tri-bush effectively even when you're outside. And now this is a bad control ward because A, you never want to ward this when your jungler is bot side, because he's obviously gonna go for it and you're ahead, so they cannot go for it. You need to check it if it's not see, this is what I mean, like how useless was that? You just gave them 330 gold. Good exhaust, I mean you don't even polymorph him, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, instead I sped boost.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ensure the kill.
Yeah, I saw
that. So my logic, by the way, with that pink ward was that because Lee Sin was bot and he might be going for it, if I clear the wards, he can get it.
I mean, he can get it anyways. Like, who can contest that? Mid has prior, bot has prior.
That's true.
And how do you outsmite a Lee Sin as a Volibear? You shouldn't be here. You should be letting Lucian get solo. You should. By the way, you should have. Remember when I said dive this? Like, this is where you dive. Like, as soon as this happens, like this scenario. Wait, let me rewind here. Okay, so first and foremost, you shouldn't be here. Because you should be getting Lucian get level 6, not level 6, solo XP, because you can't dive a Kindred who's level 6 to have his ultimate, right? But, that being said, watch this, okay? Since you're already here, And look at this, okay? Kindred made the mistake of staying here when Lulu is right here. What does that mean?
That means I can Q Polly so she can't.
You can just poly and ulti her and ulti yourself to knock her in the air. She's polymorphed, right?
Yeah.
So she can't ulti and she dies. And this is instantly like a dive. Like you see how I recognize like dives, like dive this, and then like when I say dive this, you start going for it. I'm like stop, don't, because you just missed the window. Like you see how tiny those windows are, and then I told you to fuck off from there because of the like I knew the fucking this guy is coming back, right? So like
Yeah.
then we don't want to dive that, right? Also, you shouldn't have flash there. You should use your ulti on yourself instead. I don't know why you ulti this, by the way.
I thought Ignite had one more tick.
But like you can see the ticks there. Like you can literally see like what's like expiring.
You know, I've never actually looked there for that. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, okay.
So, sometimes it's the basic things, man.
So I mean, oftentimes there's even like mastery replay. Like what are you doing right now? Like why are you there? Like that doesn't make any sense.
So should I have just like been in further there?
Yeah, exactly. Like they're gonna go on you, but you're fucking Lulu, so you don't die there, and you're super. Like this is like. So this is a bad pink ward. You never want to put pink wards where you can't protect them. You can never protect it here, no matter how ahead you are. And B, like how inefficient is this? Pink ward is on the on map, and you're putting down another one, right?
Yeah.
Like putting pinks while other pinks are already on the map is inefficient pink usage. Unless objectives like unless you have a pink like right here and there's a dragon spawning, you can put the pink on the dragon, right?
Right.
Or like if a pink is in like an irrelevant position, but like your pink is in the river, which is definitely not an irrelevant position. The dragon is gonna spawn like in like 4 minutes or something, so and then it's just gonna get taken. Like this is me just clipping it because like I had to take a screenshot of this. Like I can't really talk about like positioning, trading. Like it's a really bad game to review because like there's so many like fundamental stuff that's like missing from this because like the matchup just doesn't allow for it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
But like
no, completely.
But that being said, though, you never like zone. You never try to poke them. You never try to be aggressive. You never try to help the Lucian push. It's already like lacking knowledge of like just basic laning phase. Like it's not support knowledge. It's basic laning phase understanding. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And that's normal for supports in lower elos like Plat and stuff, even Diamond 4 and stuff, because they just play support. So they don't really like understand that they have to like play like they're a fucking laner. They just play like they're like a AD carries jungler, you know what I mean? They're just there to like shield them, and then they fuck off from the lane and go roam or something. You should have bought boots here instead of the control ward, to be honest.
Yeah, my boots were so late.
Yeah. But control ward is also fine. Like you should have. I would have just went boots first, by which is not great, but like you're so far ahead, you might as well just go and like win the game before 15. Like there's no point in being bot right now because you can't kill Kindred, right?
Right.
So like why are you not there, for example? It's good that you're watching this, by the way. Like this is good to watch. Now you should just you just don't go here. You just take that Lucian farm. You don't try to like this is good. Like zoning, this is where you need to be. Like see how they just instantly fuck off as soon as you step up. So now you just stay here. This is what you do. You just stay here and just zone them off XP and stuff.
That makes sense.
But instead you just kind of like stay there. I mean, this is fine because they fucked off already, but like you have so much like potential, so much threat potential, you know what I mean? Like the polymorph for Master Yi just literally makes him fucking useless.
Yeah.
Also, like speaking about positioning, is that like you're never like in line with your ADC. You're either behind him or you're like in front of him. Like again, this is like a terrible warding timing. It's okay because you just go here to ward, but like there's better timing to do, and you should have helped him push, then go ward, right? But now he pushes, now you're behind, and now you can't like support him into the push, so they can just like catch the wave, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now.
And they get free experience for that.
Yeah, of course. Gold. I mean, they would get experience anyway because you're crashing, but like, you can zone them off gold still because you have threat on their turret.
Yeah, I should be playing like up a lot further. Like
yeah, not right now though. You shouldn't be playing up further right now. Like right now it's fine, but like the 5 seconds before that, no, because Lucian was clearing minions with his abilities, right? so then you don't have a TVT potential. But like right now was fine. Like see how like what are you doing there? Like
I got scared of the fucking. I thought that would do damage.
nah, man, that doesn't do shit.
Dude, I don't land against fucking Kindred or.
Did you boost him or did you try to poly thingy and failed?
I polyed or I boosted. I figured that he doesn't do that much. I'd rather exhaust him so he can't run away, and then
But you didn't boost Lucian, did you? Like it would have like the thing.
I did, and then I realized right afterward when he started healing how bad of a mistake that was.
Yeah, but like you didn't boost him because it would have the thing around him, like the fucking butterflies, right? I think you just tried to like you tried to boost him, but like this guy jumped and you polyed him, and like as he queued, the poly cancelled itself. Because like you see, like there's no like.
Okay.
Or is there? Or no, that's Kindred shit, right?
Yeah,
either way, like yeah, you should just keep the poly for the mastery. Like it's simple as that.
I gotcha. And I tried to ult there. You probably saw it for trying to knock up Yi, but Lucian walked just out of range.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I would just hold my ulti for. I mean, yeah, it's good to stop the heal, I guess, because yeah, it's mastery. You shouldn't be here. You should be going like, see how you just killed them? You have two wards plus one ward, and you just placed one there, and you came back in the lane. You should be getting your jungler and ADC get all the gold for this, because gold on them is much more useful than you, right?
Okay.
Like first turret gold plus plate gold, and you just go and you. This is your time to shine. This is where you get like the deep fisting wards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I go ward the red buff and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So then.
Okay.
Yeah, but like instead you just share the gold and you don't accomplish any of that. I think this is where I interfered, and like if I interfere, that means like you're doing something really fucking bad. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like flaming you, but like like I try to not interfere with like first session.
Yeah, at this point, I'm.
Yeah, you're just like you're basically a shield bot at this point because you're not doing much. You could be like getting wards and stuff, but like you're choosing not to. You're choosing to AFK instead.
Yeah, I focused way too hard because my thought process, and I'm not gonna try and justify it, but I'll just let you know what it is. My thought process was that
that you help Lucian because he's ahead, and then you can win the game through that, right?
No. So my thought process was Rift Herald's here, so I need to make sure it crashes no matter what, so nobody can.
I mean,
jump in. But if Lee and Lucian are both down there, there's literally no like I don't do anything to stop them from.
Yeah, you're just stealing their resources. That's what you're doing. See, this is what I mean. Like, if you didn't go this Arden, you'd get Unholy, and you could pivot into Mikkel's here. And then by the time you get Mikkel's, this is when you start team fighting, and this is when like Ari is now no threat. But because you got Ardent, you have to choose between Mikkel's and Unholy now. So either way, you're not getting 100% of like the peel potential. And now you're like debating with like, okay, do I go Athene's here and like heal them more and like be more tanky myself and like deal more damage myself, or do I go Mikkel's here and protect Lucian from charm or the stun from the other guy, right? But like you wouldn't have this like debate if you just knew that like Ardent is really fucking bad with Lucian. Like it's just not a good item with Lucian. Like no, I don't care what anybody says. It's not a good item.
That's fair.
And you choose to go with Ardent, and now the only with Athenes, and the only way you lose this game is if Lucian gets. By the way, you should have still had boots, but like this was a funny moment that you didn't have boots, so I'll let it slide, for the funnies. But that being said, like, see, this is what I mean.
This right here, by the way, is actually this is my bad habit of going boots for what's it called, the auto purchase thing. Magic footwear. This is the bad habit kicking in where I forget to buy boots because I don't get them for free. Fucking facepalm.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like basically, this is why we try to break the bad habits early, so it doesn't happen when it actually matters, right? But like, that's what this.
Right. No, actually, and the funny thing is, I sat down, I thought about The debate here was that actually like, exactly what you're saying. The only way we lose this game is if Lucian gets charmed. And then as I was thinking about it more and more, I was like, well, I'm getting a lot of damage in with poke, and Athene started seeming a little bit more and more juicy slowly.
I mean, yeah, but like, you didn't have to make this choice if you didn't go Ardent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. But like, I would have still wanted Mikkel's because the only way you lose the game is if Ari gets a charm, because Mastery and Kindred are fucking virtually useless. Nasus can just slow them, right? Volibear can be slowed as well. Volibear and Urgot get kited, so the only person that's like a threat is Ari. Because there's nobody in your team to stop her. Like, generally nobody can stop her. Like, you're gonna say Veigar's Cage, but like, are you gonna seriously trust Veigar's Cage to stop Ari? Like, you know what I mean? Like, A, you're trusting your teammates, B, you're...
right, and
like, this is a perfect example why you don't trust the Veigar Cage to stop something. Motherfucker just missed it. Oh, this is too good of a timing. And like, this is where we talked about like just poly the mastery, you know? I mean, like, just kill him. Or like ulti the other guy, what's his fucking name, Lee Sin, to like knock him up so he can't heal. And like then you would have had more time to kill Ahri, but no, Ahri survives because like you were zoning her. This is just like this takes more practice, that's it. Like, it's just awareness.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Not important.
Alright, and that's the game. Like, why are you leeching XP off Veigar right now? Like, do you know how bad this is for him?
Yeah, is this a situation?
You should
I
be
can't
warding
ward downwards. I could probably ward upwards though.
You can definitely ward upwards. You can definitely ward in the middle of the lane here and just go wherever you want. You can ward way deeper into their jungler. You can go reconnect with Lucian. You can even back and get your Chalice. Like,
I got you.
A good spot to ward would be right here, and then just move on with it. But why is this a good spot to ward? Is because Arya is an assassin, and like she's more like she can play as an assassin, but she can also be played like a backline mage. She has a threat of assassination, which means she has threat of roaming, and in general you want to see where the enemy team is moving. So when Arya moves to like top or bot, you're gonna see where she's going if you have a ward here. Does that make sense? And then
holy shit.
So like this is like
that's super interesting.
I mean, you'll see this in pro games like almost always, because like if you play into some like Talon Arya, you have to have this ward, otherwise they're just gonna go bot and kill you. But like if you have this, they're going bot, then your top can play more aggressive because there's no threat of dying, right?
Right.
So we should have done that, and then we should have moved on to like other wards. But you're just stealing XP from Veigar, and now you're making him fall behind, even though you think you're doing like good stuff, right? And then you just end up backing anyways, and you're still stealing more XP from Veigar. Like, that ward was, I mean, I guess it's okay.
I mean, it's a pretty covered area, like...
Yeah, I was like, but it's fine, I guess. Like, you had to use up your wards, because you were backing to refresh them, right? But like, see how you if you moved and you would have reconnected with Lucian, this would have never happened. Even though this shouldn't happen because you shouldn't be there, but like, also, why are you going there? Like, he's obviously either gonna get out or die by the time you arrive, this is over. So you don't need to be there. You need to be there where the next objective is gonna be, which is here, right? Like,
wait, where do I need to be instead of there?
You need to be Herald. The next objective, right? Like, that's the next objective on the map. That's where we need to be. But like, this is like you being here didn't change it. Did you just flash for that?
I did. I thought he was gonna queue. Which he would have. Yeah, no, that was dumb.
I mean, see, like that. This didn't change anything in the sense that like, what would have happened if you weren't here? Is Mastery would have just left, or he would have dived and it would have been 2-for-1 for Lucian, and then you just get Herald instead for free because you have vision all the way here, right? Because you would have been there. Like, you being there didn't change anything because the outcome was already decided before you were there. So don't try to like salvage place on the map that already happened. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Like, cause like the only reason that worked was because Kindred ulted like a fool.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason it happened this way is because they just tried to die for some reason. I don't know. Like, you should have been at Herald right now, but did this back. You back and then you realize you still didn't realize you have the. Oh, you do. Okay, perfect. You got the beats. Just about like 20 minutes too late, but it's okay. And you're still not going to Herald. Like, why are you going mid right now? Like, what's the objective on the map to get? Like, what are you getting mid right now besides stealing XP from your carries?
You know, honestly, I was just experienced. Like I can't think of anything that.
So you're just putting your carries behind. Now. You should be on Herald right now getting objective. Always look on the map and look like what you can get. It's not about like just going around like doing nothing, right? If there's something on the map and you're ahead, that means you can get it. It's really easy to play from ahead because all the information is there for you. You should be warding, you should be getting herald, you should be like counter jungling them and stuff, like pinging leader blue and stuff if it's there, like warding for him. You should be playing with him way more than this. Now Lucian should just be getting solo XP and you should be working with Lee together. But instead you just now you decide to do it. But I think this is after you said maybe I should walk to Veigar here, but like there's no point in just stealing XP from Veigar, right? Like we don't want to do that. XP on us doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I see in here I do actually remember in this situation I was really scared because Ari was there, and my thought process was their win condition is catching Lucian with Ari. Like if I leave Lucian alone with Ari, I just am nervous.
I mean, you shouldn't walk up, but like you can't trust your ADC. See, this would have never happened. This whole like jungle fight would have never happened if you just took the herald before, and you just went and killed the whole fucking like turrets. Now a fucking clown fiesta is gonna rise. Like this is just gonna be a coin flip. Like obviously you're gonna win it because you're super far ahead. But like, what if you weren't this far ahead, and you didn't make the right play, right? And now this is a coin flip. Lee misses the smite, by the way. And like, look at your positioning in team fight as well. Like, whoa.
Yeah, no,
like, how do you not die there? like, how do you... Like, Ari's looking at you and you somehow don't die.
So, I think it's because Ari used all of her abilities, and I saw that, and I
mean, you were in there before you even used anything. You were in out of position. You should have been, like, with your team, not, like, in the other... Should have timed the summoner, but, like, that doesn't... Like, it happened right before our eyes, right? Should have definitely timed it. But, like, it doesn't matter. We talked about this. You should have never been in a position where you're alone and like in front of like 7 enemies.
Right.
They're just asking to die. Unless anything happened after. Also, you basically never sweep, is what I noticed. Like you very rarely sweep. Like you need to be sweeping way more to deny vision. Than that.
I think that kind of comes with wording more. Is that I'll have more sweeping opportunities.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so. I think the game ends really soon here. You just get this and then you back reset and go Baron, right? I'll go Dragon then Baron.
I fucking I'm thinking about going in on Yi and I'm like, ward.
You can't protect this. So there's just minus 105 gold. You just lost 105 gold this way.
I gotcha.
Because 75 for the ward, 30 to them, right? Because they kill it. Be putting it down probably in the river or something. And now you didn't reset in time, so they can get Ocean Dragon. Oh, this is me opening up Epic Pen for later. Like, we talked about I'll just go Lucidity because you can get Lucidity plus 2 control wards here.
Yeah.
That's way more efficient because the game is obviously gonna end in the next like 30 seconds, right? Like the next fight is gonna decide it, so you want to be as strong as possible for this fight, right? Like, there's an argument. If you already had beats and it was like you had like 600 gold there, instead of getting like an amplifying tom or like a Fiendish Codex, you would get like an elixir here because this is the game deciding fight, right? So you need to be as strong as possible, and elixirs make you super strong temporarily. So, but like in this case, you have to get beats. The better beats here are Ninja Tabis, but like since you're gonna
I can't afford them, I may as well get the
so you're as strong as possible for that next fight. Now you just have to go, secure Baron vision, get a pick, get Baron, finish the game. It's simple as that. Instead, you start chasing into the jungle for the Orga. You have to be securing Baron vision right now. Like, how shitty is our Baron vision right now, right? Like, what's the objective on the map? Baron.
The objective,
Like, there's no question that you can't go and kill turrets without killing the enemies. It just doesn't work. You're not a split pusher, right?
Right, and actually I remember halfway up while I was following team towards that Urgot, I was like, wait, what am I doing? This doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's good, at least you realize it.
And then I'm looking right here, I'm looking at Lucian and I'm like, oh god, I know Ari's in this general vicinity.
Man, he gets like, what the fuck was he doing there? Just stay in a good position so you don't die. Well, like, why did you just go into a melee range of them?
I was trying to tank for Lucian.
For who's this? Is this Lucian?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was I was trying to keep Urgot away from Lucian was my brain process, but
I mean, there's this guy there, yeah.
I
And
yeah
Lucian is there, so I don't know, like...
I see the person diving Lucian's gonna dive straight through regardless, and anybody who the Nasus chases away, he
Yeah.
doesn't need me to do it.
Yeah, you just need to stay in the back line, right?
Right.
Alright, now you, like... And this is your last stay before the game is over? As soon as this fight is over, you shouldn't be, like, running this, you should just be going this and just killing the Baron. But, like, it takes you some time to, like, process that there's a Baron available. Like,
Yeah.
what's that back? Okay, so this is over. And then you just check tab and then you just run around the pumping Baron and go Baron. But instead you look mid, then you look like here and say, oh, everybody else is going Baron. Okay, I'm gonna go Baron here. This is what DRQ does. You're autopiloting throughout the game. Because you're probably at this point you're talking to your like DRQ partner, you know what I mean? Like and just chilling.
Yeah, definitely. Huh.
Also that pink word is really fucking bad, because like, is this yours?
No, that one's not mine.
Okay.
I do have 2 pink words, and actually the pink word in their jungle is still up.
Yeah, so yeah, but like basically never put pink words like that because they don't cover like the outside entrance, so you can just ward the Baron from like the fucking river and they're gonna know, right?
Right.
So you don't put like, and this is over, the game is over, like there's nothing else to see here. Right, you just go into it and...
Right,
surrender.
so I definitely also, I gotta be thinking a lot more about what objectives are important to be pushing, and...
Yeah, like what's on the map to take, right? See,
Right,
also already you didn't die like fucking 7 times. Your average death is 5, this is 0. This is a really good game. And this is, you already made like a ton of mistakes. Like this is already a good improvement, like really good.
Right. Well, I think a big thing was